If you didn't know, Luno is planning to lay off 35% of their workforce, and it is all because of a bleeding cryptocurrency industry. Today we're going to talk about it, so stick up until the end so that you guys can see and understand why this layoff of the 35% of their workforce is happening. Please don't forget to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, leave your comments in the comment section, please do share this around, and if you're new here, please do smash that subscribe button. Judging by the thumbnail and the title, you guys can most definitely know that I'm talking about Luno today. And the reason why I'm talking about Luno today is because Luno came out of nowhere and made name in South Africa as the app of choice where clients would go on and buy cryptocurrencies. Now, this app gain notoriety because we could go on and buy Bitcoin and Ethereum at the time, but it has obviously by time developed so that they can accept more cryptocurrencies and have more exchanges going for that. Now, I'm very certain that you guys are really shocked to have learned that they are laying off about 35% of their workforce, and we will go into the article right now. But you guys most definitely know that Luno has a massive office in Cape Town, or their logo is on one of the biggest buildings in Cape Town. So this is gonna be a really interesting read. The article we will be discussing today is in the News 24 business section. I'm not sure if this is a paid article, but I will leave the link in the description so that you guys can go and verify what I am talking. But as you guys can read by the headline of this article, it reads, Luno's US owner is in a mess. Where does that leave its South African clients? And obviously that rang a lot of red bells to me, and the moment I read that, I knew that I had to come to you guys because there's a whole lot of South Africans that uses Luno as an app whereby they are either buying cryptocurrencies or they are transferring money back and forth. Now, when you look at the fact that Luno has recorded just in, let me go to that article, just in April of 2021, an article was written that crypto exchange Luno facilitates a record 121 billion rand in transactions. It is really, I wouldn't say funny, but it is really shocking to know that a company that facilitated with moving that amount of money is at the point where they are now laying off people. The bullet points reads, Luno's parent company DCG, Digital Currency Group, is currently grappling with the bankruptcy of its Genesis business, which was filed last week. Regulation and the health of the cryptocurrency market has been in the spotlight, especially since the high-profile collapse of FTX last year. But Luno says its customers' funds are safe, it's open about its reserve situations, and funds can be accessed at any time. So while at any time is still applicable here, if you have money in Luno, please go and get it out. And also, just for clarity, there was a health of the cryptocurrency market by us last year already, not when FTX collapsed, because I know the FTX saga gained media notoriety recently, and the FSCA posted the health scare on the cryptocurrency industry last year already. So let's just be clear that the health thingy and that warnings about the cryptocurrency industry in South Africa, those warnings has been put out. Reading further, as pressure mounts on its US owner, South Africa's largest cryptocurrency exchange, Luno is playing down concerns about its own future. Luno is owned by DCG, that was started by former investment banker and early Bitcoin investor Barry Silbert. DCG owns more than 200 crypto-related companies, including Genesis Global Capital, which is one of the largest lenders of cryptocurrencies in the world. Genesis filed for bankruptcy last week in New York. The company faced liquidity crunch at the end of last year and abruptly stopped all withdrawals and new loans. So if the parent company of Luno is going through this, it's only a matter of time before it spills over to Luno. This came after a meltdown in the crypto market in 2022, with some of the biggest cryptocurrency losing 50 to 60% of their value. In addition, Genesis was hit by the spectacular collapse of FTX. Genesis held $175 million with a bankrupt crypto exchange, which it now can't access. And this is the same reason why I'm telling you guys, while that you can access your money at any time clause is still open with Luno, please go and fetch your money. Once all of this has cleared, you can go and put your money right back, but just for safety purposes, please don't be stupid. Earlier this month, Genesis was also sued by the US financial authorities for allegedly selling unregistered investments. Bloomberg reports that Genesis owes its top creditors $3.4 billion. For context, FTX owes its top creditors $3.1 billion after its collapse. Hectic. That is why Genesis is so messed up. Now, reading further, skipping all of the numbers, the lack of regulation, and you guys must understand, this is why regulatory to me is so important, because if there is no regulation, then that means that person's company that isn't regulated, right, they do not have the necessary stuff in place for the authoritative bodies to come and go through the company freely, right? So if they do not want the eyes of the authoritative bodies on their companies, I don't think they deserve your money. Cryptocurrency investment and providers are still not regulated by the FSCA in South Africa, and Luno accounts do not fall under local banking laws. Get your money ASAP, please. So unlike banks and investment companies, Luno is not licensed by the FSCA, which means that South African investors currently have little recourse to the financial authorities if something goes wrong. Get your money, please. This will change from June 2023, when Luno and other cryptocurrency platforms will have to obtain a license in South Africa to provide their services to the public. Luno SA country manager Christo de Wit told News24 that customers' funds are held safely, securely and independently of DCG, and that those funds remain accessible to customers at any time. While at any time is still applicable, go and get your money, please. You can join after June 2023 when regulations allows you to do that. And you guys must understand this. If people aren't gonna get regulated, crypto companies aren't gonna get regulated by the deadline time, you should know that there is a reason that they do not want the scrutiny of the FSCA within the company. Please be aware of that. Guys, please be aware of that. However, Luno's deposit policy means that investors' funds can be impacted by the financial health of the exchange, although there are measures in place to safeguard investors. I'm telling you guys, the further this article reads, the more like warnings is coming out for you guys. So if you have your money with Luno, please be careful if you're not gonna take it out, and just to be safe, if I had money, I would take it out. Liquidity questions. If there were to be suspension placed on the withdrawal of funds from the wallets of investors, structuring the terms of engagements in this way means that investors are dependent on the financial health of the company, say Cape Town-based Dunster's attorneys director Ren Dunster and associate Megan Diamond. The moment you are no longer the sole controller of the keys to your wallet, you need to be aware that you are dependent on the asset provider's liquidity. The asset provider will be treated like any other company offering a service. If an investor is unable to withdraw the assets, they will have to consider their rights of legal recourse, which will differ depending on the facts of the scenario. So once again, even the attorneys here is facing you. Go and get your crew in. Luno's future, and this is me skipping a whole lot of paragraphs. This is why I'm gonna link this article in the description so that you guys can go and find this article. Luno's future. Luno was started in 2013 in Cape Town as a platform that allows people to buy cryptocurrencies, primarily Bitcoin and Ethereum. DCG made its first investment in the company in 2014. Naspers and Rand Merchant Investment Holdings also took stakes in the group over the years. In 2020, DCG acquired Luno from these and other investors for an undisclosed sum. So as you guys can see, DCG is like the owner as it bought Luno from all of the other investors. Reading further, at least one of DCG's companies, the crypto news site CoinDesk, is now looking for a new owner. Bloomberg reported whether Luno will also change hands or whether the storm with DCG remains to be seen. So as you guys can see, even major financial news stations like Bloomberg is waiting to see if even Luno is gonna be sold to someone else, because DCG's one of their companies, the crypto news site CoinDesk, which I'm sure some of you are familiar, they're looking for a new owner. So with a big news company like Bloomberg speculating something as big as this, if I had money in there, I would not hold my money in there for any longer. It's very clear ever since the collapse of FTX, companies that has been relying or been offering cryptocurrency services has been bleeding, and I am very certain that this is not gonna change soon. It's not gonna change overnight. I know for a fact that there is hodlers out there screaming at me, throwing popcorn at the TV, just waiting to spit on my name, but it's alright. Your industry has been bleeding for so long, and the main people that has been promoting cryptocurrencies are quiet now. And that is the very sad part. You guys are leaving the investors that you brought on to their own devices now, and at the end of the day, this is the reason why people do not trust these financial industries. If you came this far, please do smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Leave your comments in the comment section. Please do share this around. And if you're new here, I welcome you to my channel. Please do smash that subscribe button. On that note, I'll see you guys in my next video. Cheers.